Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Abyss Fusion, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome back to another drinks review. Today we have the second installment of the Wraith collection that I've got going on. And I said in the previous video I was going to do Bayside Blast, but instead I've changed my mind and we're doing Colt Candy because it is honestly the most eye-catching one out of all of them. And I thought, you know what? Let's get this done today and let's see what Colt Candy is like. So in case you didn't see the previous video, I bought all of these from the Wraith Energy website. They currently have a deal or a offer going on their Facebook page, where if you go to the Facebook page and you find the correct link that they posted, you can get 3 sample sachets of their top flavors for free. You just have to pay for delivery, which varies between different options, but I got 3 additional packs sachets of the ones that I've never tried before, so we're going to be trying them. So yeah, Colt Candy is going to be interesting. So if you haven't seen the previous video, I just explained, you know, where I got it from, the flavors, and I talked a little bit about the ingredient, aka I didn't talk much about the ingredients, now I'm thinking about it. Anyway, let's have a look at the back of the description, see what we're dealing with. It's just going to be the same, but add 1 booster pack to between 400 and 500 milliliters of water. I actually have in the middle now 450 milliliters of water, so there shouldn't really be any excuse if it's too strong or if it's too weak. Caffeine is 200 milligrams altogether. All servings of booster packs, as well as 1 scoop of serving in a tub, is 200 milligrams of caffeine. Definitely join the Discord server. And the ingredients, again, if you didn't see the previous video, you will know I didn't talk much about the ingredients, but it does have aspartame K for the sweeteners. It's got sucralose as well. It's got basically a lot of the ingredients that I don't have the knowledge to go into. Vitamin B1, vitamin B5, vitamin B12, vitamin B6. So I do actually have the metal shaker this time, because I put the water in, I left it overnight. So it stays cold, because in the one I did yesterday, it was cold enough, but I didn't leave it in the fridge long enough, so I had to put some ice in there. Believe it or not, it wasn't even actual ice, it was just fake ice. It's hard to explain what it was. Colt Candy. Also, I'll just show you the sachet quickly. It's a very pretty looking sachet. I'm gonna assume, just by the clouds in the background and the colors, it might be a cotton candy flavor, but I don't know. It could be any candy, to be honest. Skip to the bit where I actually talk about the flavor and not bore you with shaking it up. Also, before anyone tells me, I will be getting a Wraith shaker in the future. It's just that I haven't got a Wraith shaker at the moment, so I'm having to use alternatives, and I have promised myself I will buy one, because some of the Wraith shakers are actually kind of nice in design, especially the purple one. Let's open it. Still not getting a overly strong flavor of smell. It does smell very sweet though. I can't describe what it smells like, because it doesn't smell like any particular candy that I've ever had. Maybe it's just not candy. Maybe it's my mind playing with me. Maybe it's going to be something completely different. Maybe the look will change my mind. So it does actually have color. So it's not me being a moron. It's like a sort of peachy pinkish type of color. It reminds me of well, that's nothing. It reminds me of like a pink lemonade type of color to it, but there's still not. It smells overly sweet, but it doesn't smell like anything. Like, it doesn't smell of any sweets that I've ever had before. Hopefully it tastes better than it smells. This is Colt Candy by Wraith Energy. See what it's like. tastes better than it smells. It tastes like... This is honestly baffling me. I have no idea what it's meant to be. In terms of what candy it's meant to be representing. But it is actually really, really refreshing. Let's see if it's any different in the shaker. No, still the same. And here's the... For anyone tells me it isn't a weak flavour, whatever the hell it's meant to be, it is actually very tolerable and very acceptable. It's not as strong as the one I had yesterday, but bear in mind I did only put a little bit over 400 milliliters of water in, like 420 I think. This one I put bang in the middle of 450 last night, and then I left it in the fridge overnight. So maybe in order to get the full taste I need to put 400 milliliters of water in, but I feel like if you put less water in, it's going to be more chalky. You know, like Razor Wire had that issue. You know, if they weren't very consistent with how much water you had to put in. But the flavor itself, it's a fine flavor, but honestly have no idea what it's meant to be. I would say it's meant to be this squishies. Is that what it's called? Squishies. I don't know what they're called. Squishy sweets. If you've heard of them, if you're from the UK or if you're from Europe, I would say it's meant to be like that, and that's probably the most comparable thing I'm gonna say it might be. But even then, I'm not 100% sure about that. It tastes almost like squishies, but whether it's meant to be squishies, say that 500 times without smirking. If it's meant to be like that, then it's done a decent job, but I don't know if it is meant to be like that. It's a very odd flavor to me, and one that I honestly can't describe in full sentence, but I like it. Get that out the way so I don't market that company anymore. So cold candy is by far the most mysterious flavor I've had. No, it isn't. That would be Emerald Abyss. It doesn't say anything about the ingredients in it. If you're looking for a flavor that tastes like sweets or candy, then the flavor does a very good job at taking you to your childhood. Maybe, I don't know. It tastes like candy, but what candy sweets it's meant to represent, I can only say maybe it's meant to be represented as, you know, the squishies that we get. I don't know what they're fucking called. That's the closest I can say it might be. That's what I'm getting immediately in my mouth, but whether it's meant to be like that is a completely different story. So, cold candy is the most mysterious one we've had out of the bundle. So we've now tried Voodoo Grape and cold candy. Both flavors have been very good. Voodoo Grape is better than cold candy, but cold candy is very, very good as well. Now, we move on to the next one in the next video. So, I will definitely be doing Bayside Blast next. No argument there. So don't you worry. We'll be trying Bayside Blast next, because that's the flavor that I have that doesn't exactly tell you what it's meant to be in the name. It just says Bayside Blast. So if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to hit the like button, possibly share it with a friend, family, or a relative. And check the description below for my Instagram and my Twitter. I'm always active on Instagram and I'm active on Twitter. Anyway, I'll see you all when we do Wraith Energy Booster Pack Bayside Blast. What a mysterious flavor.